You got those monsters?
Of course. Get in me.
Get in me.
Get in me.
You look like a bum.
Well, I'm your bum.
You're wearing fucking pajama bottoms.
Yes. I'm sick. Leave me alone.
I'm sick. I'm not wearing pajama bottoms.
But I'm a baby. Just a baby.
Are you starting this one off or am I starting this one off? Don't touch me. You get me sick. Welcome back to the
Run With Me podcast.
where my wife decides to make me do really uncomfortable things and tells me I'm going to be a better person because of it.
Where my husband makes me do concrete shit while I'm sick.
Oh, fucking get over it. That will actually make you a better person.
I don't know how people do that for work.
I just don't think you understand construction.
No, it's very laborious. I don't, not my cup of tea. I'd rather lift weights or play a sport than do labor for money.
But we decided to buy a reno.
Because I got you.
Yeah.
Love you.
I told you it was not going to be easy.
I knew it's not easy. I knew labor things aren't easy, but you like to do it.
I don't like doing this.
Debatable.
No, I would do a million other things.
Rather do a million other things, eh? Like what?
I don't know. I could get down with stripping.
Magic mic it up?
No. I would be a woman. I'd transition. But
Trying to picture you as a woman.
I would be like a 80s gym teacher.
And then go play rugby.
I bet you there's some dudes that would get off to that. You never know.
I know you never know. I just had this conversation with Nick. Oddly enough, via text, said if I dressed you up.
You had a conversation with Nick about
Yeah.
me being a woman?
Not being a woman, but if I just dressed you up funny and this and that. And I said, I don't know if I could look at Todd the same. Does that make me a bad person?
Well, when you hear the conversations
so much for
about
big man Todd.
you hear these conversations about guys getting pegged.
No, we had that conversation already during May Long.
You did?
I think we were on mushrooms.
Oh. Guys getting pegged, that I don't think I could, nope.
Like, to each their own, whatever you please. But I feel like if I did that to you, I don't know if
We get a divorce.
My picture of you would change in my mind a little bit. A lot of it. But to each their own.
I'm not into the pegging.
I am sadistic, but
What the fuck? No. Don't start thinking that you're gonna get away with that. That will never come true.
110%.
I already know. There's just no point. And there's no point in having a fucking infinity pool or a pool on the coast of BC.
There is. Especially if it's heated, then you go in it even when it's cold. It's great.
There's 0 point. You want to pay the hydro bill for that? Start stripping. I ain't got no
Put
time.
a pole up in here.
In here, we tried that.
No, we're going. I want it back.
In the middle of the office?
On my side of the office.
Your side of the office went from being right there to maybe over there, but now you're going to put a fucking
mine was
stripper
never
pole
gonna
in
be
here?
over there. Yours is over there.
Oh, mine's
you get
over
that
there.
big corner, and I get all this. This is also our podcast wall. I was gonna put my Frankie's Place mirror there, and that was gonna be my do handstand things wall, and I was gonna have my pole here.
Are we on the same wavelength that my business takes a little bit more than yours in terms of office?
Not really. Your business is out and about. You get paperwork instead of a fucking desk.
When I have to have
computer.
meetings with people, they're, hey, come on in. Here's my wife's stripper pole, by the way.
So, probably like you a little more. You could say it's yours.
You never know, man.
No, that's my plan. And if we're really hard on money, I'll just wear lingerie and dance on the pole on OnlyFans.
We're hard on money now, so let's fucking speed that process up. How do you think we're doing this shit? And this ain't producing sweet F all.
No, we're doing good. We'll do an update for end of May, all the stuff we've done, which is mostly just yard work and a little bit of concrete.
End of May, well,
End of May is next week.
but the Sparkies are gonna be in here. We're gonna get power switched over.
Oh my God, we're gonna have lights?
They said they were gonna put lights in down here sometime.
Does that also mean our breaker won't flip anymore? Is it all getting put to the new board?
That all depends on
Hydro.
when we're gonna get hydro out here to upgrade
That's okay.
the line. So
Lights would be nice.
lights would be nice. I think that everybody's getting a little sick and tired of working down here with no lights. So when the electricians go, we're gonna put lights in for you in the middle of construction. That probably means that they're sick and tired of not having any lights down here. So
That's looking good. I'm excited to see it.
really, it looks like
It's
fucking
done.
ass.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for when the plumbing is done.
And I'm excited for this wall. This wall's gonna be black. It's gonna have a neon sign right in the middle of it.
Next
Border
year,
white. We'll see. We'll find out.
we just gotta get drywall down here. That'll be fine.
Thanks.
What's the hot topic for today?
Hot topic for today.
Or was that my
Oh, we could talk about how I fucked up.
for both of us?
Whoopsies.
For both
Yeah,
of us.
I do his nutrition for him. I just make his meals.
Are you talking to the people? Because there's nobody
I'm talking
there.
to the people. Yes, I make your meals for you,
This
and I
fucking
fucked
cat.
up. I've been tracking for myself, doing my 150-pound journey, trying to get down to that, and I realized I've been tracking my meat wrong. Then fuck you. I thought what I was selecting was cooked meat when you weigh it, but it was actually raw. So when I would track my 150 grams of cooked chicken, it wasn't 180 calories. It was actually 150 calories. But because I was consistent in my fuck up, I still lost weight. Thank God. But
And it explains why I just have not moved.
no, yours is different because
The other thing is when I start drinking, I just don't lose weight. I don't lose weight. There's no losing weight for Todd when I drink.
well, I track your meals for you and when they're pre-made, but when you make your own breakfast or have a snack or go get something at lunch, it doesn't really go into
No, I
my
try to keep the calorie
calculations.
count around the same when I do that stuff.
Yes, but around isn't exact. And if you
Okay,
want
miss,
results,
if you want results,
if you want results right now, being exact helps.
I think I'll get some results.
Oh, you are. That was a big difference in you.
Sure.
The
Sure.
big hair going.
Started creatine again this week. There'll be a big difference.
Oh, I gotta take some today. Consistency with
Oh, yeah.
creatine.
Consistency
Big
with
tip.
creatine is the tip of the iceberg. I just want to fucking pull 6 plates. That's all I want. And then I'll stop bitching and I'll just start so much steroids. I'll just fucking take everything under the sun. That's being a natty goal.
So this is where I'm going to talk to the people.
Are we talking to the people now?
I'm talking to the people.
Nice.
Let's see if you guys know this answer. You have someone who wants to pull 6 plates.
Just hold on.
No,
I know
no,
the
no.
answer.
No. You want someone who's going to pull 6 plates, yet he bitches about being bigger and wants to lose weight and lean out.
The fat.
It's a coach's nightmare. You
The
can't
fat-
do both.
No, the fat can just go away and I can. Muscle for pulling 600 pounds is there already. The fat is just, it can just go away. Like, I don't need it.
You do one thing at a time. Why not focus on losing the weight, losing the fat for the summer, and then when winter comes around, you can focus on pulling those plates.
Because I want to do it now.
Fucking right now. So you're okay with being bigger for the summer?
No,
That's what I thought.
no. We got to do some shred down here. A couple months. Go ham. Problem is, for us, is that summer just turns into a fucking nightmare.
Oh, I'm an alcoholic in
The fuck is
summertime.
that?
It wasn't a spider, was it?
No, it was a fly. It just was in the way.
Ass scared me. Gave me scared me. Gave me the scared me.
A little discombobulated there.
A little bit. My eyes are watering.
There's a whole lot of emotion.
Let's
just
try that
came out.
again. You gave me the goosebumps.
You looked at the fucking fly while it was coming at me.
Well, I didn't know if it was a fucking dangly thing because you freaked out.
It was
made
making
me...
noise. I wouldn't freak out if it was a spider.
Got me all paranoid.
Well, we didn't really focus on the main topic of what you wanted to talk about.
What was that?
You said that we were talking about something. We got to circle back to that. I said, what's the hot topic of today? And we were talking,
about my fuck
fucking
up.
up your calories.
I already said.
We should probably lengthen that chat. And you need to be on it with the calories.
The biggest thing when it comes to tracking is don't guess. And also apps can kind of fuck you over as you. I pay for my app too, which makes me really upset that I messed that one up. But using MyFitnessPal, people can submit their own things, so just be very cautious of what you're actually selecting. I use Carbon Coach. They're great. They're amazing. There's no rice
fuck
where
around
there's
with
0
that.
calories for rice. That happened to me on MyFitnessPal. But
I think that tracking also allows you to learn how to intuitively eat.
It educates you so
Because you
so
don't
much.
really know. Over the last year, say 2024, early 2024, when I decided to come down from, what was that, 275 or something? I came down to 250. What did I get to? I think I got to 246. And then I stopped after our Mexico trip. And for the entire year, the rest of the year, which would have been 8 months basically, I ate intuitively. And I went up in weight, but that's usually what happens. You're going to put a few pounds on after you stop cutting because you're just going to hold a little more water weight. You're going to be eating a little bit more flexible. And just because I knew what I tracked so heavily, I then understood what calorie intake I could take in. And if we were drinking, be like, well, I'm probably going to skip breakfast and lunch today, which usually led to me getting more fucked up. But I was a cheap drunk. So it just teaches you how to do things a little more
Doesn't just
fluidly.
teach you how much calories are in each food and this and that. When my biggest thing I found out before I was a nutrition coach was my sugar intake. I know I still have a problem with sugar, but
It's not as bad as it used to be.
I thought I was being super healthy because smoothies were deemed healthy or
Holy
are deemed
fuck.
healthy, but oh my goodness, don't even get me started on that.
Shawnee Lake,
Regardless.
the first Shawnee Lake house, you were on the smoothie train all the time.
That was a protein smoothie with almond milk and berries. That was about it. But the smoothies I used to make, I finally tracked it, and I didn't know apple juice had so much sugar in
You were
it.
putting apple juice in your...
I was putting apple juice in my smoothies. That's what made it taste good. Otherwise, it tasted terrible. That was because of all the sugar.
You did have an issue with that when we first met. Your need for certain flavors, where I had already lost a whole shit ton of weight at that point and just learned this is what I get. This I'm eating because I'm putting food in my body to fuel up for the next thing. Don't get me wrong, I love eating good shit. But if I was just eating beef and rice or chicken thighs and rice, not chicken breast. Fuck chicken breast.
I like
Whatever.
chicken breast.
It is what it is. So it is nice to change it up every once in a while.
But yes, don't make tracking a negative experience. Everyone has
No.
this, not everyone, a lot of people have this negative aspect around it.
For sure.
And demonize it. And anytime you demonize something, it's usually out of fear or because you don't really want to do it. So you try to justify, that's bad, I'm never going to do it, it's unhealthy. It's only unhealthy if you make it unhealthy. If you obsess over it, that's unhealthy.
Well, a lot of people that demonize tracking are people that have gone overboard. It depends on who you're following, I guess. If you're following an ex-bodybuilder, and there's a lot of people that I've been hearing lately that are saying, I'm a recovering bodybuilder. Because it is an unhealthy
It's an unhealthy relationship
obsession
with food if you are
And-
addicted to it
and
and
working
can't
out.
not track.
and working
Yeah,
out.
and working out.
And then you see these people, they come out from their comps. And I mean, I can't really speak on it too much because I have done bodybuilding, but I've never competed or anything. But they come out of these competitions and they're just fucking annihilating food, and they're not allowing their systems and their metabolisms to kick back
restrict
on.
and binge, restrict
And you see them
binge.
gain fucking 30 pounds over a week.
Yeah.
So that's where it's these people that have unhealthy relationships, in my opinion, with tracking, come out and then they say, oh, well, you shouldn't track. And well, everyone's following the skinny mini Instagram model or the big jack dude that they think they know what they're saying. I mean, I'm just a fucking carpenter that has a wife who's a personal trainer. But I have more knowledge than most on the scenario, especially when you listen to the people that we listen to. And it's these people that bodybuild specifically usually have a really terrible relationship with food.
Well, they just have, a bad relationship with food, a bad relationship with exercise, and usually that all stems from something very internal.
I mean, I have
There's
a bad
different
relationship
forms
with
of
food.
it. There's different forms of it, for sure.
I think I have a better relationship with food now than I did before because I can control myself. And with working out, I can take a day off here and there. I still don't think that I need to and I don't want to, but that's because I can handle it because I eat properly. When my wife feeds me properly and doesn't fuck my calories up.
Yes. But now 2,000 calories is really gonna suck since I was eating 2,000 calories before. But anywho, that sums up our podcast for today.
Frankie
we got a
wants
hockey game to watch.
The hockey game.
Yes. I didn't know it was on right now, and now I'm missing it.
Yeah, 40 minutes down. 0-0.
0-0. Okay, bye guys.